They've battled all regular season in the competitive Conference USA, and now it's time to crown a champion. The Conference USA Conference Championship game. Welcome, everyone, to the home field of Big Red and the Hilltoppers of Western Kentucky in Bowling Green, Kentucky. As we see a squad from Conference USA, the Missouri State Bears, taking on another Conference USA team, the Western Kentucky Hilltoppers. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler here with Kirk Herbstreit. Let's get this thing underway. Kickoff team out there getting ready, and this is it, the battle for the Conference Championship trophy. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. The offense will start at the 25. And now the handoff. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Chris, that play just didn't have much of a chance at all from the snap. Quarterback hands this off and just nowhere to go. It's almost like the defense was anticipating the play call, and they put themselves in a position to come up with a nice tackle for a loss.
They went backwards on first down, so second and long from the 24. Looking to throw. It's Clark. Looks left and finds his target there. They make the tackle, but that pass creates a solid gain.
You know, you roll the dice here as a defense when you play man-to-man. The thing is, you've got to get pressure on the quarterback. If you don't, he's got time, and now he can look at that defense and figure out where is his best one-on-one matchup, and he makes a big play there.
Third down, opening drive of this conference championship game. Try and muscle for the first down. Tackle at the 40. That'll earn a fresh set of downs.
Boy, the defense misses out on an opportunity to get off of the field. They got the offense to third down, and they just weren't able to prevent them from converting.
The Bears lining up here on 1st and 10. From the shotgun, he's probing the secondary. Nice grab. It's Davis. And he runs out of bounds. That's a big gainer there.
A running back who can take a check down like that and turn it into a gain can be a quarterback's best friend. And it's an easy way to rack up those touches and get the ball to your playmaker in the open field.
Takes a handoff, heads to the right. Try to run it up the middle, but get nothing.
Well, you see this with a lot of backs. There's a tendency to want to try to bounce it to the outside. Now, sometimes the play calls for it, but you know the coaches are telling them to follow the blockers and execute the plan.
Offense behind the 6 now on 2nd and 11 after the 1-yard loss. They look to throw it here on 2nd down. Short pass finds the tight end. They get him down, but not before he moves the football to the 32. They bring him down, but the veteran quarterback shows off that trademark arm strength.
Well, this is what coaches love to see. A quarterback with the ability to read the defense properly and then just get it to the open man. Sometimes it sounds simple, but it's tough to execute. This time we have good recognition by the quarterback. Then he gets it down to the tight end. You can see what he can do after the catch.
Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. Offense lines up. This is the 7th play now in this drive. And here's the handoff. He's got the first and still going. They bring him down at the 18. The offense set up in the red zone with a first down.
Well, this is exactly what you want to see as an offense to open up a football game. Everything seems to be working, whether they're running the football, as we saw right there, able to protect, throw the football with timing and rhythm. Everything on full display for this offense to let this defense know they could be in for a long day.
And the Bears looking to cash in the red zone. And at first down, they go right back to him.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense is countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage and not give up big run plays.
Now it's second down here. One man at the backfield, and he'll get the football. And they stop him at the 4 after an excellent run.
Well, the scouting report on this running back was that he is an elite ball carrier, and he is proving to be that here early in this game. These first few carries, not only the strength, but the quickness and acceleration to get upfield and get positive yards on display.
The Bears will line up now. It's first and goal. First and goal, they'll try to run it in. Catch made, but the defense gobbles him up for just a short gain. Second and goal for the offense. Score with a run to the right. The sophomore with a strong tackle there.
Well, he came close to putting this ball into the end zone, but he comes up short. Now we're looking at a third and goal. Boy, the defense is digging in. The offensive line trying to get a good push. I'm curious to see if they try to run the football again here on third and goal.
Looking to convert on third down. They come to the line in the Wildcat formation. And it's a direct snap. He'll be smothered right at the line for no gain.
Wow, you talk about drama to start this game. These guys drive the length of the field. Third down, they come close to getting it in. And now we're at fourth down. You're on the road trying to set the tone. What do?
So on fourth down, they will settle for a field goal attempt. So a short attempt, but from the right hash, it's a bit of a tricky angle. Oh, and he missed it. The kick is no good. And with that miss, the score will stay right where it is.
Boy, this guy's usually more reliable than this. I thought that was going to be an easy field goal and 3 points, but instead, he misses, so you walk away with nothing.
They're going to the air in the first play. That one falls incomplete. Good defensive play. Brings up second down. Second and 10 after the incompletion. Let's see what they can create here now to avoid a third and long. Second down, we're going to throw it. Fires it to the wideout. Catch made down the left side, an explosive play. They tackle him at the 38. Solid gain. Nice play there.
You know, we talked this week with the offensive coordinator about what makes this receiver so special. He kept referring to his route running. Here's an example of that. Great route, enough separation to give the quarterback a nice lane to throw the football.
He's brought down, but not before the gain to the 42-yard line.
Nice solid run here by this back. Did a nice job of just kind of finding that lane, pick up some positive yards there on 1st and 10.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Takes the handoff and tests the left side. And they'll bring him down after just a short pickup.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but what I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
Solid gain on the running play. Third down now. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Cannot connect. Incomplete, and now 4th down.
Man, on your own side of the field, you're playing a risky game here. 3rd and short. Your goal should just be keep this drive alive the best way you can sometimes is just hand the ball off to your running back and have him get behind that offensive line and go to work. Curious to see what they do now here on this 4th and short.
The first play of the drive now to begin at the 19. Back to pass. It's Clark. Quarterback delivers quickly, a receiver on the screen. And he'll make his way out of bounds after gaining decent yardage.
Well, defending this guy, you need more than one defender. You really got to stress rallying to the football because this guy can make people miss.
Offense comes up to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before the quarter expires. Quarterback wants to throw it on 2nd down. It's a short completion to the big tight end. Tackle is made, just a short gain after the completion. As we get lined up here for quarter number 2, we'll see if the offenses can get going. They didn't do much in the opening quarter. We begin the quarter with a crucial play. Offense setting up for this 3rd down. They'll try to run for the first down. They stop him behind the line. That'll set up 4th down now.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
And the Bears will send their punt team onto the field. See if he can make something happen with the return. Returner tackled right there. That's when they'll start the drive. Now the first play of the drive. They'll begin at the 38. He'll hand it off. He breaks free. Brought down, but not before he gets into enemy territory at the 49.
Everybody always wants to talk about quarterbacks today and receivers. And don't get me wrong, that's a big part of the evolution of the game and where we are. But, man, for me, as a fan, when I'm watching a game, there's just something satisfying about the teams and the offenses that still have backs that can carry the ball and come up with plays like that. Move those sticks and keep this drive going.
The defense drops him for a loss. He went backwards there. A 2nd down behind the sticks now.
Boy, these receiver screens, if run correctly, can be a big play with a convoy of linemen out in front. This time, just not able to get it going, and it's a nice job of this defense to prevent a big play.
Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. And a short pitch and catch to the tight end. Tackle made after a nice pickup on the play. Tackle made, but a strong arm throw by the senior quarterback.
And here the tight end shows off his hands for a nice gain. Love to see the big man get his touches.
And the Hilltoppers will have 1st and 10 here. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Blitz and a quick sack.
Well, you got to do a better job with your fake as the quarterback. The defense did not bite at all on the play action, allowing them to continue to come after the quarterback and come up with that sack.
We'll see if they can overcome the sack. 2nd and very long. And he'll set up to throw. Looking to make a play deep downfield. He tried to go very deep there. Good effort. Now it's 3rd down.
A lot of times college football, the game comes down to just a play or two. And that's a missed opportunity by this offense. I wouldn't be surprised to see them try to come back to that same play in the second half.
Offense comes to the line for 3rd down off the incompletion. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Quarterback delivers complete to the right side. They make the tackle, but all the way down to the 17.
Well, this is every defense's worst nightmare. They have everything covered downfield. The quarterback just has given up on the play, checks it down to the back, and instead of rallying to the football to keep him short of the 1st down, he is so elusive, he picks up 1st down yards.
Trying to run, it's Hart. Run it up the middle, but stuff for no gain.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
And now from the pistol formation. And they'll use the ground game here. Able to fight for a decent gain here in that running play.
But I feel like they called that knowing chances are they're not going to hit a home run. But look at this. Put themselves in a perfect 3rd down situation. It's much more manageable. Now we'll see if they can convert.
An important 3rd down conversion coming here in the red zone. In the 3rd and short, they'll try to throw for it. He fires this throw and it's intercepted. Tackle made after a short return, but the pick ends that threat.
Well, cold weather always seems to make life more difficult in the passing game. You can see this quarterback really wants that one back. That's a tough break on this interception.
So the drive begins backed up at their own 5. Tough spot. Takes the handoff. It's Davis. The gain good for just a few yards. The defense swarming to the football.
Nice job here of controlling the line of scrimmage by this offensive line. The back does what he needs to do to get positive yards on 1st down.
What's the play call here on 2nd down for this offense? To throw, it's Clark. Here's a throw underneath to the tight end. 0 running room. Stopped right at the line of scrimmage. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. They're backed up here, trying to make something happen on 3rd and long. Dropping back, looking to throw for the 1st down. Looking for his big tight end. And the ball is picked off. Breaks into the open. Follows the pick with a nice return before finally being brought down.
Chris, he's just trying to find the hole in his own coverage. But, as you know, those windows can open and close pretty quickly, especially in the middle of the field. So, timing's got to be just right, or you're going to see an interception like this.
And the offense convert that pick into points. They're set up 1st and goal. Here's the snap, and he's looking to throw. It's a bullet, but incomplete.
Just a misfire here by the quarterback. These are tight windows, man. They open and close so quickly, you got to almost anticipate where you're going to put the ball.
So getting nothing on first down makes it 2nd and goal from the 8. Trying for the end zone, running it right up the gut. Refusing to be brought down. Touchdown, Western Kentucky. Well, no surprise from offense this good. Short field, quick touchdown.
Yeah, you get into the red zone, though, there's a tendency to want to get conservative. I love that the offensive coordinator and the quarterback kept attacking until they came away with 7 points.
Kick is good, and the kicker got clobbered. Flags all over the field. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. And this won't be returnable out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. Play action here on first down. Pressure is coming. Tight end makes the grab. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion.
Just a good job of spreading the wealth, making sure everybody's getting their touches. When you do that, the defense can't lock in on one guy or two guys. Make them have to be aware of everybody, and allows you to continue to spread the ball around and spread the field, making it tougher for this defense.
They bring him down, but the veteran quarterback shows off that trademark arm strength. Here's a 1st and 10 play. Dropping back, it's Clark. And the pass is complete to the tight end. And a nice first down gain there. They get him down, but very close to the first down marker. It's the 2-minute timeout of what's been a really competitive game so far. Chance for the offense to take the lead before the break. Important 2nd down play coming up. Quarterback drops back. Moves out of the pocket. That's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact. No flag. Brings up 3rd down.
You get a tight end like this, and you know he's used to dishing out the punishment, but here, he's the one that has to absorb the contact, and as a result, he's unable to hold on to the football.
Second down incompletion sets up 3rd and inches. Back to throw again. Caught near the sticks. It's Robinson. They get him down, but the game moves the ball to the 37.
3rd and short like this, and the offense comes out in a shotgun, still leaving the option for a potential run. I think that throws the defense enough for the quarterback to hit an early read, and the result is a big gain and a first down.
This offense has gotten going at long last. It's another 1st and 10. Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back. Going to try to use his legs here.
Chris, I love the patience here by the quarterback. He's waiting for something to happen downfield, but it's not there. Then you see the athletic ability to be able to pick up some good yards.
2nd down after that previous play. Scanning the field. It's Clark. Caught by the receiver. They bring him down, but the game sets up the offense 1st and goal from the 10.
Well, you could tell the quarterback knew exactly what he wanted to do with the football. He was going to that end route no matter what. He hits it for a nice gain.
1st down and goal. Can the defense force a field goal and keep the lead at halftime? On the run, it's Davis. Ball carrier brought down at the 4. Offense in great scoring position here.
A pretty good push up front here by this offense line to get some positive yards here. You wonder if they're going to be able to run it in, or they're going to have to spread this defense out and try to find a one-on-one matchup to put the ball through the air for the touchdown.
Second down and goal. He's looking to throw. Tremendous protection. There was bound to be somebody open. Touchdown, Missouri State.
Well, that's how you close a half up. But what a game we have already here. Looks like we're going to be all tied up heading into half after the throw for 6.
Point after, up and good. The BAT ties the game here in the second quarter now. So the offense gets momentum scoring before halftime. Now the kickoff. We'll see if the defense can get a stop and preserve that momentum. And that kick will just bounce into the end zone for a touchback. They'll start at the 25. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. First down, looking to throw the football. Quick throw, misses his mark there, incomplete. So 2nd and 10 from the 25. Important to get something here to avoid that tough 3rd and long situation. And throwing again on 2nd and 10. Lets it fly to the wideout. And is intercepted. He goes down, but they'll have a chance here now just before halftime.
Well, that's now 2 interceptions for this quarterback, and we're only in the first half. This is the exact start this defense was hoping for to create a ton of momentum.
Here comes the first play of the drive. Can they do something in the final 30 seconds of the half? To the air. It's Clark. It's a quick grab. They make the stop, but not before a solid gain that time.
This defense has got to be aware of these quick throws to these wide receivers. They're lucky he didn't come up with more yards.
And the offense will call a timeout. That's their 2nd of the half.
Timeout, Missouri State.
The offense comes back out there. Not much time left. Perhaps just time for a couple plays before the half. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. He's running out of time here. He cannot escape. It's a sack. And the offense will now quickly spend a timeout.
Timeout, Missouri State.
So just before halftime here, out comes the field goal unit. And now the timeout is called by the defense. They've got some things to work out here, trying to connect from 41 yards away. So with only a few seconds left in the half, out comes the field goal unit, trying to connect from 41 yards away. And that one's straight down the middle. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. Bears will kick it off to begin the second half. And the kickoff will bounce right through the end zone for a touchback. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. First play of the second half, they keep it on the ground. That's a nice wrap up there by the junior.
It's exactly what you want to see as a play caller. You get positive yards to be able to kind of keep you on schedule as a play caller. That's all you can ask for. Good job up front and a nice run.
So 2nd and 7 after the 3-yard pickup. This offense trying to get something going on this drive. Looking to pass here on 2nd down. That's the 3rd pick tonight thrown by this QB. And that's a solid return after the interception.
Oh, Chris, against zone coverage like that and the ball thrown deep down the middle of the field, you've got to layer that throw in. Very challenging throw, requires a nice touch with a strong arm, and the quarterback that time just did not make the throw.
And the offense makes its way onto the field, hoping for a successful drive. And they'll keep it on the ground. Running back has the handoff. First down, looking for more now. They bring him down, but that play will set up a 1st and goal now at the 10.
Every now and then we see a really good run. We tend to focus on what other people did in order for that run to happen, what the offensive line did. Maybe the receivers are blocking good on the edge. Sometimes the running back is pretty good too. And on that play, he picked up a lot of yards and made that happen with good effort.
Bringing pressure. The quarterback finds the tight end for the completion. And the defense smothers him for no gain.
Boy, they're just fundamentally sound, right where you want to be after the completion. Nowhere to go after that catch.
Coming to the line on 2nd down. This is important. They want to avoid a 3rd and long. Back to throw. It's Clark. Running out of time in the pocket. Caught over the middle. It's Davis. Brought down at the 3 after the completion. The offense really threatening now.
Hey, this defense is doing a really good job here. They're giving up some completions, but the important thing is they're making tackles and keeping this offense out of the end zone. Force them to be able to execute to get this touchdown.
Down. Defense needs a stop here, trying to force a field goal attempt. They'll try to pick up the 3rd down yardage on the ground. Nowhere to run. They'll corral him for no gain.
That was an excellent effort by this defense, just staying in their run fits, holding their own at the line of scrimmage, and then making a tackle. Offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get any yards at all.
Coach is going to take the 3 points. Here comes the field goal unit. He made it. 3 points on the board.
And that one, my gosh, I mean, it's almost too easy. Nice kick.
Following the field goal, the kickoff team is out there now.
Set to advance on the football.
And he takes this from inside the 5. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. Here's the first play of the drive now to begin at the 19. Ball handed off. Running with purpose. And they'll tackle at about the 23-yard line.
Hey, listen, you don't always have to have big plays to be successful. It's a nice, solid gain here. Keeps you on schedule, and you get ready for that next play.
A gain makes it 2nd and medium. Quarterback looking to connect with the receiver here. They give the running back a touch in the pass game. Catch made over the middle. They get him down, but the gain moves the ball up to the 36.
Well, it's so easy to get caught up on the receivers and the quarterback, and your eyes get lost. You forget about the running back. Nice catch and a 1st down for this offense.
Fresh set of downs for the offense. 1st down. Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. And looking to throw now on 1st down. Swarm for the pass rush. A sack.
That's a really nice job of bouncing back by this defense after giving up that big gain. This time they get the pressure and bring that quarterback down.
That sack makes it 2nd down and forever. Quarterback drops back. We're going to test the secondary. And it's incomplete on a very quick throw.
I think he predetermined where to go with his football. Really didn't give himself a chance to work through his progressions, locked into his primary, tried to force it in there, and it doesn't work out.
Offense facing a 3rd and long from the 28. Got to have your pass protection in order on this play. Makes the throw across the middle of the field. With room to run. They get him down, but a big gainer to the 42.
If I'm this defense, you get these guys to 3rd down, you better bracket or double team some kind of coverage rolled to this receiver to take him away. This guy makes another big play.
The Hilltoppers pick up enough yardage for a 1st down. Using the ground game here. Tailback has the handoff. And they tackle him, but not before he picks up the 1st.
Boy, how about that play, Chris? That thing just opened up. The back shot through there with great acceleration. What a pickup there on 1st down.
And the Hilltoppers with 1st and 10 here. Back in motion now. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. That is broken up and incomplete.
In a college game, it's very challenging for these quarterbacks to make full field reads. Here, surveying the defense in the middle of that coverage, very difficult to find an opening and make that throw.
Offense lines up for a 2nd down play off the incompletion.
Here we go, set.
And there's the handoff. 7-yard gain sets up a 3rd and 3.
I tell you, to be able to pick up a nice gain like that, those offensive linemen have to sustain their blocks. Gave them a chance and a really nice gain.
Big moment here in this championship game. 3rd and short on the 8th play of the drive. Quarterback making some changes at the line. They're going to throw for it on 3rd and short. But they don't connect. It's incomplete, and it brings up 4th down.
Hey, the good news is here, Chris, they're still in field goal range, and they didn't cost themselves any points. But they could have more. You got to be thinking about going for this on 4th and short.
Fourth down. The offense will go for it. There's the snap. Quarterback setting up to throw. Downfield and incomplete. A 4th down stop.
Chris, I like the call here going for it on 4th down, but the receiver has got to do a better job of knowing exactly where that 1st down marker is and run that route a yard or 2 beyond the sticks to be able to give yourself a chance to pick up the 1st down. Instead, the defense comes up with a stop and they get the ball back.
Here's the first play of the drive now, set up at the 24. Keeping it on the ground here. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Things just appear to be a bit out of sync from the get-go on that one. Give credit to the front 7 of that defense for staying in the proper lanes and getting to the ball carrier, not let him dance around and make something out of nothing.
Quickly behind the sticks here after the loss. 2nd down and 11. To throw, it's Clark. That pass is incomplete. Unclear who the intended receiver was that time. Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a 1st down. Drops back, looking to throw for it on 3rd down. On the move now. Looking to scramble now. The defense stops him short of the marker, so it's 4th down coming up.
Brings up 4th down.
And the Bears will line up to boot it away when he comes for his 2nd punt of the game. And we'll see what he can do on the return. He's brought down, but a good effort to make something of that return. The first play of the drive. They're set up at the 43. Motion by the back. Defense better adjust. Didn't quite get the playoff in time. It'll be delay of game. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. They're going to run it here. Getting close to midfield now. They bring him down to the 47.
What a great job to be able to establish some rhythm to an offense. When you can run the football like this, it just opens up the playbook. You can continue to run. You can go to play action. You really keep the defense on their heels when you can run the ball like this. Nice play.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. They'll hand it off. The junior able to bring him down quickly.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound. It's really solid defense on that play.
One quarter to go. Let's see if this sets up as a classic finish. A big play here after the break. Offense trying to convert here on 3rd down. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. That pass is batted away. Incomplete.
Oh, the quarterback and receiver just not quite on the same page. But the good news is it's 4th down and short. And trailing in this game, you've got to convert here to keep your hopes alive.
So here we go. Down 1 score. They're going to go for it on 4th down. From the gun, he looks for an open man. The pass rush closing in. Defense makes the recovery, a turnover.
Chris, I don't think he would have gotten the 1st down regardless, but a good job by this defense of knowing where the 1st down marker is and then coming in with bad intentions to create that turnover, get the ball back to their offense.
From the shotgun now, here's a handoff inside.
Yeah, I like the run play here, and offensively at this point in the game, you want to remain in that attack mode first, while also staying in bounds and working that clock.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. Looking to pass. It's Clark. Defense is coming after him. Looks like he's going to run it. QB gets the first, now looking for more.
Chris, watch him work through his progressions here. Finds the 1st and the 2nd option aren't there. By the 3rd option, he's got to pull it down and try to pick up some positive yards, of which he did, and then he slides down to avoid the big hit.
1st down here for this offense. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give.
Hey, you got to do what you got to do. You got to rely on that offensive line in the running game here to be able to secure a victory. Good call, and just keep working that clock.
A gain makes it 2nd and medium. Defensive backs up of the line, showing press. Looking for some space. It's Lawrence. He'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
How about the timing here by the defense to shoot that gap? As an offensive lineman, you have to anticipate that, close that gap off. Otherwise, it could be a long day.
Now it's 3rd and short from the 21. Defense trying to make a stand here and prevent a touchdown. That one is incomplete. The defender was right there, and it brings up 4th down now.
And I was hoping he'd be able to hold on to that football. That would have been a big play there on 3rd down. Now, big decision coming up here on 4th.
So on 4th down, it's an all-important field goal attempt. Hold your breath here. And it's good right down the middle.
Snap, the hold, the kick, everything there perfect to put 3 points up here for the offense.
And that kick will just bound into the end zone for a touchback. Play of the drive now from the 25. Looking to throw it on 1st down. Looking deep downfield to the left. It's dropped. Would have been a big play, but he could not hold on.
This is smart defense. When you're trying to protect the lead late in the game, you know they're going to take some shots. Get those safeties and those defensive backs back far, anticipating a deep throw, and knock the ball away.
Quarterback adjusting now to the defense. He'll look to throw it here on 2nd down. Delivers from the pocket, complete over the middle. Good enough for the 1st down to the 37.
It's a nice completion there, Chris. This possession at this point in the game is critical for them. They've got to focus on putting points on the board right now to make this a 1-possession game.
The tight end has got it. They bring him down after a short gain there.
Well, 4th quarter down by a couple of scores. This offense doing everything they can to not just score points, but do it in a hurry, try to preserve the clock. Here, they're tackled in bounds. They don't pick up a 1st down. Good job by this defense to keep that clock moving.
2nd down play coming up. There's the snap. Looking to throw the ball. Makes a quick grab. Making people miss. Refuses to go down. Oh, and he heads out of bounds after a really nice gain there.
What a pitch and catch by the quarterback and receiver for a big gain for this offense.
The Hilltoppers are moving quickly down the field. Looking to chuck it again. The pass is caught, and he's shoved out of bounds by the defense short of the 1st down marker.
Now the running back that time just kind of sneaks out of the backfield and shows his hands on that nice catch.
And the Hilltoppers trying to cash in here in the red zone. Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. And the ball is hauled in. The tackle is made, so the offense is now set up with a 1st and goal from the 8.
Hey, it's a nice gain here, and they get the 1st down to stop the clock. But late in the game, trailing by a couple scores, these receivers have got to be thinking about getting out of bounds as often as they can to preserve that clock, to give them a real shot to come back to win it.
They'll try to run it in on 1st and goal. Well, they test the middle there, but get nothing.
Well, the defensive line does their job eating up those double teams, freeing up the backers to make the play.
So just 1 for 3 in red zone trips so far. They come up on 2nd and goal. Looking to throw here. Pass caught. Can he get in? Can't get to the end zone. They'll spot the ball at the 2. They break the huddle on 3rd and goal. Field goal doesn't do much good here. On the ground, trying to muscle it across the line. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Hilltoppers. Here we go. It's what you hope for. Fourth quarter, one-possession game, conference championship on the line.
You know, these conference championship games sometimes can be so unpredictable. 1 minute you're up by a couple scores, then all of a sudden you have a stalled possession or a turnover, and the pendulum shifts in favor of the opposing team. It's feeling like that might be happening late in this game.
And they're able to tack on the extra point. Fields it just outside the goal line. He steps out of bounds at the 26. Set up at the 26 for the first play of this drive. Looking to pass. It's Clark. And it's incomplete. The defender arrived the same time as the football. And now it's second down. That incompletion makes it 2nd and 10 from the 26. Second down, we're going to throw it. A short completion to the tight end.
And there's the tight end who shows off his hands.
Plays we've had so far. Third down and the crowd really getting into it. Out of the gun now on third down. Receiver makes the catch. Tackle made at the 41. It's a nice gain. They're getting closer to the 50.
Oh, that one really hurts for this defense. They get these guys to third down, a chance to maybe get them off the field, and they give up a first down late in the game. The clock will continue to roll.
First down, looking to throw the ball. That ball snagged for a completion. They make the tackle, but not before a solid gain on that pass.
Some really tight windows to throw into for this quarterback with the defense sitting back in zone. But he finds the curl route, and he shows you his arm strength by getting it in there.
We've reached the 2-minute timeout. The defense desperate to get the football back, trailing here late. Less than 2 minutes from a conference championship. Can they keep the football and secure the win? Riding away with a running game. Brought down, but it's past the line to gain.
Just what a great battle here at the line of scrimmage. Good push by the offensive line, and the back does enough to be able to pick up the first down.
Closing in on a conference championship. This offense trying to grind down the clock and secure the W. And then first down, right back to the running game. And he goes nowhere. Stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. And now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. Less than 2 minutes from a conference championship. Can they keep the football and secure the win? Scanning the field, it's Clark. Going for his running back. That's the running back who makes the catch across the middle. They bring him down, but that first down should be enough to clinch the conference championship.
Defense kind of lost the running back here. Makes a nice catch and gets the first down in the process.
The Bears will line up on 1st and 10. Looks like the quarterback will just take a knee here. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. So this one is tucked away. Time for victory formation. There's the snap, and he just takes a knee. And now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. Closing in on a conference championship, this offense trying to grind down the clock and secure the W. There's the handoff. And this one goes nowhere. Lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage. Well, they run the ISO play, but the interior O-line just overwhelmed that time.
Yeah, give the defensive line all the credit in the world because they just manhandled this offensive line. They won the line of scrimmage. It's a very simple play. You should be able to, at the very least, get some positive yards here, but not when you lose the battle up front.
Now, the defense appeared to jump before the snap, and the flag comes out. Mental mistake by the defense. That'll cost him 5 yards. Offense rolling the dice on this 4th down call. Here comes the handoff. And they wrap him up and bring him down in what is the final play of the game. Talk about a perfect end to the regular season, becoming champions of Conference USA. They've accomplished a goal, and they've